Hey, good morning. We are back with Fallout New Vegas. Last time we were this close to getting the Great Khans to kind of exit their allegiance with Caesar's Legion. So hopefully, while talking to the followers of the Apocalypse, we can get them off that. And if we have enough time, I'll probably swing through and do a couple other minor things here and there. But let's get started. Hokedok, we're back. Hopefully I can find either Meeting People, which is the magazine that'll boost up my speech, so I can talk to a boy right quick, or the followers of the Apocalypse will have something just as useful.
What rhymes with heart? Bye.
What?
Indulgent. What rhymes with indulgent?
What's going on here? What's up, Jerry? What? Psh, what? What do you think about the Khan's alliance with Caesar?
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're allied with Caesar now? Typical. Nobody tells me anything.
Well, what are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
I like when their lips move and it doesn't make sense. Sounds like you were writing poetry.
Oh, you heard that, huh? Okay, so, yeah, I was writing poetry. I know, it's not a very great Khan-like thing to do. The followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp when I was a kid, and they brought a bunch of old books. I used to read pre-war poetry for hours.
I love that. Why isn't it Great Khan-like?
Seen this tribe? If it's not an epic drunken ballad of cracking skulls and hearing lamentations, they think it's a waste of time.
It sounds like you're not happy being a Great Khan. Maybe you'd be happier someplace else?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe.
Maybe.
Do you think the followers of the Apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I could ask them for you.
You
I'm low-key about to head over there anyway, so...
I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and
Hey.
I'd have nobody.
Small quest, sure. Yeah, I'd like to hear some.
You would? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then,
Sure.
here goes. Here's one about the girl I love. Her hair stands tall, like the spiky bits on a death claw. Her eyes are bright as radioactive sludge, glowing with the light of love. But when I talk to her, she laughs and mocks and has her brothers beat me. Oh, why do nice girls hate me? That's it. What do you think?
It's really
You
something.
liked it? Wow, you're the first one who ever did. Bye.
Oh. That's another thing. The like harsh switches there of the voice. Anyway, well, we're going to talk to the followers of the Apocalypse anyway. So hey, we'll see if they'll be cool with taking old boy. I don't know what skills he has and what he could contribute. However, I'm sure it's something. Ah, perfect. You look just vibing. Hey. Looking like Mike Pence and shit. Anyway. Who do I talk to here? Seems like you?
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
I mean, I could. Maybe. Sorry, hold on. One thing at a time. I'm looking for something that could inspire the Great Khans. Do you know of anything like that?
The Great Khans. Oh, you mean those raiders that used to clash with the Vegas tribes?
Yeah.
Yes. Some years back we taught them reading, writing, basic science. We hoped they would use it to make medical supplies, but they turned to drugs. I was never much involved in the cultural side of that project, but Ezekiel was.
Oh, cool. Where can I find this Ezekiel?
He rarely stops in here these days.
Ugh.
You do best to look for him out in the wastes east of New Vegas. He's always looking for new tribes to study.
Who is he?
He's a member of the followers like myself.
Okay,
His
yeah.
particular field is pre-war history and tribal culture.
Sure.
I do recall him being fascinated by the Khans. He kept going on about parallels to some ancient historical empire or another.
Oh, I wonder. I have a kid who's unsatisfied with life with the Great Khans. Will you take him as a
We're
follower?
always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
He's obviously a bright, sensitive soul who loves literature.
Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant
Yeah.
for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him.
Okay, cool. I'll let him know on the way back. Also, do you need medical
Rates
supplies?
of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Yeah, sure.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Yeah. Do you have
so
a
far, the Crimson Caravan won't
steady
close the
supply?
deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Which merchants might be willing to take a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts,
Mm.
though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Okay. Let's talk about something else.
What do you...
Have some medical
Great.
supplies, I think. Sure, take
How much do you have to donate?
as much as you want.
Thanks. Anything else?
I don't use Fixer. Do I have any more?
Thanks.
How much Fixer? Oh, okay.
How much do you have? Thanks.
Yeah, dude. That's all for now.
Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
Hey, it gives me XP too, so that helps.
Good day.
Good day, Beatrix. Nice. Arcade.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
That means you must be decent at least. What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
I mean, I suppose. Jeez. You don't sound too enthusiastic.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Wait. I actually have taken a little bit of Latin, but I forgot what he said now. Isn't that the language that they
Caesar
speak?
inside Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
The gentleman across the river. It's a very interesting way of saying that. Repeat it.
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
That's fair. Where'd you learn
Not
that?
from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He
Oh.
wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old.
Mm.
A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique.
Okay.
If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Ah, let's talk about something
Certainly.
else. Do you need any
Me
help?
specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something
Funny
for you
guy.
to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus.
Okay, listen, you don't have to use Latin all the time, okay? Like, it's a cool thing to bring up here and there, but it's like people who like to use French extra. It's like, this isn't a show of intellect. It shows a feeling of superiority, and I hate that. Anyway, goodbye.
See you around.
Yeah, see you, Mr. Gannon.
Can't help but
Sleepy.
be impressed with what they're doing here.
Oh, yeah,
You got a second?
sure do. What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing.
Wow.
I've always known that.
I mean, I
If
guess.
we don't change course, we're going to fall apart or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
Oh, I'll take you back there for a chance I get.
Thanks. Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Cool. Hey, that's a good quest. We'll do that. We'll do that later. I think that'll probably be next episode. So let's find this Ezekiel person, who is where exactly? This trading post? Sure. I do not remember passing this thing. Okay. Oh wait, yeah. This is Silly Me. This is where we found Veronica.
guys put the monorail back to work.
Yeah, a lot of people keep saying that, but who is our guys? Yeah, man. You just standing here?
You look like someone with a question. What can I do for you?
Yeah, Julie Varkas said you might know something about the Great Khans.
Oh my, yes. They're a fascinating tribe with a long and unfortunately tragic history. Their original incarnation, much farther out west, was almost completely wiped out by one of those itinerant heroes so common in the post-war years. Then, of course, the new Khan suffered a similar fate. Some say at the hands of the same hero, though of course the dates are all wrong for that.
Continue.
Well, after they migrated to the Mojave, we established relations with them, but that soured when all they wanted was to make drugs. The NCR eventually took them down quite a bit, but the really fascinating thing about them is the origin of their culture as a whole. You see...
I want to hear it all. Why do I only get 2 options here? Fine, can I get an abridged version?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I do tend to get wrapped up in my own theories and forget that not everyone finds them as fascinating as I do.
Well, theories versus
Here,
history is
I
different.
salvaged this book from an old library. It's a history of people called the Mongols. I think that's what the Khans built their culture on. You should read it. It's fascinating stuff.
Do I just bring this book to the boy then? To the boy, to the mans. He is a mans. He's a big, strong man. Well, see ya, I guess. It's already late though, right? Yeah, 6 o'clock. My God. First, let's talk to Jerry. Was that his name?
You know you're traveling with a fucking murderer?
Yeah. Eddie? I know, dude. He is an absolute monster.
Heart. What rhymes with heart?
Fart.
I don't wanna deal with this
Got
right
him.
now.
The followers agree to take you as a member. You can head over.
They did? Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm out of this crummy camp.
At that pace, boy, it's gonna take you 5 days to get there. Knock, knock. It's party o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, just lounging over here, Carl.
Ah, you're back. What else do you need?
I have a book. Okay, so this is where it becomes interesting. I have this book. The 2 options I have here kind of suck. Have a look at this book, like, read about the Mongol Empire, which is what this is based off of. But the Mongol Empire had a lot of issues. Or I could be an absolute jerk about it and say, have a look at this book. Your tribe is nothing but a bunch of thugs aping for glories of the past. Your tribe is nothing but a bunch of thugs aping for glories of the past.
I should have you torn apart for speaking like that. But maybe you're right. The glory of the past is an empty dream.
Dope.
If the Khans are to be immortal, we must make our own destiny.
I mean, honestly,
we won't
yeah.
fight for Caesar, but when he strikes, we will ride out one last time.
Merciful thug. Despite your reputation as a thug, you're known to occasionally show a charitable side to the Great Khans. Look, man, they have fired upon me a number of times, so a lot of this was just defense. So, whatever, I guess. Well, now that I don't have to focus so much on speech, I'm going to put my points into other things that I find a bit more useful. I think that's a good spread there. All right, there you go. Bye, Carl. You know what? Let's do this now. We're gonna go with Veronica to go talk to the Brotherhood of Steel. Quick head over to the gun runners, which we haven't encountered yet, but they're really close to this sharecropper farm. I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff to them, and then I'm going to voice crack get some new armaments because I want to bump up my my guns here. So let's head over there real quick. Hey, here we go.
Morning.
Morning.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
I wish to sell as well. Show me what you
I
have.
am ready to process our transaction.
Oh boy. Well, first off, what do you got on you? Oh, you have a lot. An anti-material rifle? What the fuck? Whoa! This is just called medicine stick. A riot shotgun? Whoa! Just a straight up sniper rifle. There you go. That wasn't as heavy.
Come back and see us again soon.
Yeah, no problem, bud. Okay. Need to put the actual mod on here, right? Yes. Yeah, okay. Figured it out. Okay, now that I'm super strong, let's go start talking to the Brotherhood of Steel, who are way down here. So we'll have to go to the skydiving place, which we went to really early on, and move on from there.
Uh-oh.
What do we got? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh dog, oh doggy, whoa, what's going on? Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one. We good? We good. Yikes, my guy. Zooey mama. Not ready for that at all. Woo. Well, good morning, guys. Welcome back. Well, let's take our first mark, shall we? Definitely missed that. Dang it. I should probably remap that button. Ooh! Wrecked. Ha, you loser. Oh, you jerks. Whoa, 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 who's shooting at what? Okay. God, these guys are so good. Can't be playing around here, boy. Who'd you get? Grab that dynamite. I haven't been carrying any explosives on me for a while. We're moving. Ooh! That's right. Got him. Oh! Game over, buddy. Any more of you nerds over here? Grab that dynamite. Bottle caps. Right in the chest. You were not ready. Oh, there's a bomb there. Oh my god, dang it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was very silly. A butter knife. This dude was ready for battle. Read note. It reads, some of the fellows further north are trying to organize. We're starting to think that's a good idea. Gotta pool our resources if we're gonna survive out here. Sure, you've noticed the decline in travelers. If they're getting wise, so should we. Interesting. Well, too bad I just killed them all. It's another day in the life. That I hate everything. Come on, man.
Hey.
Ooh, got them both. Done. Oh, let's not jump off there. Something a little more smooth, perhaps. Open the gate. It's kind of closer quarters here. Let's switch to... Interesting. Ooh! Got him. Ha ha! Woo! It's funny how they just kind of bounce away. Ah! This must be it. And it's dark. What else is new? Hello? Pardon me. Okay. Go for it, girl.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
Mm.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Well,
What's up?
do we go in now? Okay. I guess we're just walking in now. Down here, I guess.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around.
Sure.
But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay?
Okie doke.
And the Elder's going to want to talk to you.
Sure.
He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Ramos. But you know what?
Looking sharp.
Whatever.
Ramos.
Behave yourself this time.
Ooh, is she a trouble causer? Okay. I don't take stairs normally. I jump down 3 steps at a time. Because I'm cool. Sorry, so what are we doing right now? What's going on? What's the plan? Okay, so we're still going to talk with the Elder. Oh boy. These look very serious. Okay. Gosh, I always get lost in this. Who's shooting? These doors are cool. This looks important. Hello. What? Hello.
Hello, Veronica.
Ah.
How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
What?
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
That it? What's next? I mean, since I'm here, I'm going to talk to the guy. Excuse me.
Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow. At first, I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now.
How convenient.
However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
It's a tough question. I'll help.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions.
What?
In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore.
Sure.
3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I think I already found one of your patrols.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
I guess I'll begin looking.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface.
Sure.
Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years.
Ooh.
You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Sure. Okie doke. Okay, so maybe we could continue on this and talk to the Brotherhood. Which will bring us to the Air Force Base to talk with the boomers. And then I gotta go to Black Mountain as well, which is a really cool spot, so... Alright, we got some things to do. However, for right now, I'm gonna head out. But you want to talk...
So...
Oh!
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely.
I suppose.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter. And I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it.
Really?
Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
I have a moment. Go ahead.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
And I'd suppose you'd nominate yourself.
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter. And have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate. But no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt. So it falls to me.
Only he has the
put
courage.
This chapter back on the right path. If I could just assume leadership.
How do you propose we do that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters. So they refuse to help me. Which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters.
Sure.
The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you. And you have a line open to the man himself.
The man.
Sure, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it.
Sure.
And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them.
Abreast? What? New word.
And we'll move from there.
Not as cool as
I'd slapped
Grudelicious.
him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding.
Whoa!
Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
Who are we talking about? What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
So what is it you're trying to
That's
accomplish?
my question to the Elder.
Oh.
All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what?
Sure.
To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're going to survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How do you suppose we do that?
Look at the followers of the
Propose,
Apocalypse.
rather.
They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause.
This is true.
They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
Well, what could bring him to change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Whomst?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology.
Yeah.
He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists.
Sure.
There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Sure. Do you think he'll listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart.
Mm-hmm.
If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
Let's go.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Oh, sad.
What is this? Veronica brings an
Whoa.
outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder?
What's going on?
The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends.
What?
We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt.
Are you gonna ambush me right now? What's going on?
I hope
Sorry
you've been
about
practicing
that.
your drill.
Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Oh. Okay, that was just a little intimidation from the boys. Just normal boy things, you know? Just guys being duds. We'll stick with Veronica's little quest right now. So access Father Elijah's notes at that comm terminal, and then return with evidence of their misguided priorities. I won't talk to him quite yet. We'll see what happens with Veronica's quest before doing just like the general Brotherhood of Steel quest, because she has a little bit of priority over this faction. Okay. New Helios 1. Alright, let's jump over there. Helios 1 will be a good spot to check out. That's it right there. Check it out eventually. But for now, focusing on Veronica. Oh my god, it's so dark. Hello? Is this where you were talking to old boy through? There's a lot of garbage in here, my guy. He might not be doing so well anymore. Is this it? This little comp station? Welcome, Veronica. Download research notes. Okay, done.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Mm-hmm. Pulse gun.
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could
Air
do
Force
to
Base.
the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
And then the farming tech?
More or less.
Is that the one
Supposedly it's a vegetation
goofed up?
enhancer.
Oh,
NCR
yep.
has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport.
Yeah, we were literally there.
Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental
Right.
to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
And then the rangefinder?
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was
Whoa.
lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many.
Mm-hmm.
All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
Great. Let's pursue the pulse gun.
Yeah. Maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests
There you
going
go.
through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Let's go find it.
I like the way you think.
Thank you.
Download complete.
Ooh.
Begin
Ooh.
recording.
More Eddie stuff.
Barrow Outpost scientist, I am glad that EDE has reached you.
Eddie.
You'll find several data banks of information on this machine.
Continue, please.
Please handle this information with the utmost care, as it represents the sum total of the results of my research on the Duraframe iBots.
There are also several data banks with information on my research into Poseidon energy and some projects they were working on in the Mojave area.
Ooh, very exciting. Okay, so this is a great opportunity to go talk to the boomers at Nellis Air Force Base. So I think that's what we're going to do next time. Yeah, that's the plan. I like that. I like that plan. So next time we're going to go get some more information for Elder McNamara, get the info we need for Veronica to hopefully get the Brotherhood of Steel like moving in a better direction. And yeah, we'll probably be able to knock out 2 birds, 1 stone going this way. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, cool. So we got lots to do next time, and I appreciate you coming along. I'll see you later.